Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. First of all is to thank you because of supporting me through subscription, liking and commenting. I don't take it for granted because for sure that is what keeps encouraging me to be in YouTube. And once again, thank you. If you are first time here in the Maggie's channel, kindly consider subscribing, comment, like, share with your family, friends, and I will appreciate. Actually, I don't take it for granted, and I thank you for that. Yeah. So today, I want us. I don't know if you have ever been betrayed. How was the betrayal? Who betrayed you? Why were you betrayed? What was the feeling like? And are you still friends? All in good terms with the person betrayed? Yes, for me, I have ever been betrayed by someone who was a very close friend of mine, someone who we were raised together in the same community. We went in the same high school, we went in the same primary school. I think even nursery we went in the same. So I have ever been betrayed by a very close friend of mine, and it felt very painful, and it led me to make a very painful decision that I don't like remembering up to date. How was I betrayed? It happened like this. When I started dating someone who was close to my friend. Okay, not sure about the closeness, but we were friends. So we started dating, and I'm talking of my first boyfriend. So it happened that obviously my friend had to know who I was dating, and that friend was also dating someone whom I knew. So it is like we are dating from people we both knew. She knew my partner, and I knew her partner. So I could share my story, my relationship stories with that friend of mine. Perhaps even those that I was not supposed to be sharing. And it happened like one day the girl visited my boyfriend without my consent. The girl went and spent a time, not sure how many days or how many nights she spent with my boyfriend. But what I know is that she went, visited my ex-boyfriend, and spent a night there. I don't know what they did. So, and then I think sometimes after the girl left to my ex place, she went back to her school, and then she proceeded to Eldoret to come and visit me. Although she had some errands there, so I hosted her. And because I wasn't knowing anything about her visiting my ex-boyfriend, so as usual, I think it was the second time she was visiting me. So we shared a story, and I think we had a good time. And I remember at one point she asked me, how do you relate with that that man? Um, how is your relationship with that man? And I was like, why are you, why ask me such a sensitive question? I did not answer. I just told her, can we call him and ask about those questions? Maybe it will be easy for him to ask, to answer, sorry. And so we called him. Although she didn't ask the exact question, she had asked me. They had some stories of which I was innocent because I didn't know they have ever met without my uh, without me knowing. So she stayed in my place for 2 days, and then the following day she left back to her school. Then later, a friend called me, now a friend to my ex-boyfriend, and she told, and the friend asked me about my well-being and how I was proceeding in school. And now he told me, your boyfriend had this kind of a girl here. She came on a particular day, and then she spent some time there and left. Are you aware about that? And I told the friend no. And since I never wanted to betray that person who told me all those details, I decided, it was so soon that we quarreled. Almost immediately after I was informed about that. So I decided to ask indirectly. And I told the man, you are just there complaining about me. Just, I think it was a mere text. He had texted me and I had delayed to respond. And now he started like complaining and kunishautia kwa simu. And so I told him, you are just mad because of petty things, yet I have every details about my friend coming there to visit you, spending some good time with you, and I'm not yet complaining, and I have every details about that. And you know what? The man said yes. She visited me, but I can admit that your friend visited me, but we didn't spend a night together. And I was like, wow, why didn't you tell me then? What kind of business were you doing together? Why could she come visit you without my consent and then get back to school? Then from school, she come direct to visit me, and then she start asking me about very sensitive and confidential information about our relationship with you. And yeah, and the man got extremely mad. He admitted, and at that point he could not convince me anything, whether they did or they never spent a night together or not, because at first I was betrayed. Because I don't think it is fair for your closest friend to visit your boyfriend and then spend a night and you are not informed about the visiting and the spending of the night, only to be informed when you complain about it, after being informed by someone else. I still ignored the entire thing, the entire betrayal, although I learned. I don't even think the girl knows that I knew she had ever at one point visited my husband. Oh, sorry, not my husband. It's not my husband. It's my ex-boyfriend. Without my consent, because I never approached her. I never inquired anything about the same thing from her. I never told her anything. But I think she realized later, maybe she was told by the ex, because she just kept quiet up to now, and we were great friends. We have never had a word with that lady, and that was among many reasons that made us break up with the ex-boyfriend. And I thank God, because I don't regret breaking up with him, even though he wasted my time. Yes, I really don't regret, and even sorry, because I really remember about him, anything about him, but I had to do this video. I think, according to my experience, or from that betrayal, I made a decision of never disclosing my relationship details to my close friends, and particularly female friends. I don't, even up to today, I don't, because you never know. We have had so many cases. I'm sure you, even you audience, you have ever at one point heard about someone who has been, who the husband has been taken over by a closest friend, you know, or a friend, or the male taking or dating a closest friend of the wife. I'm sure there are so many cases. Personally, I had a lot of them, and so because I would hate to experience the same, because it's always painful. It's really painful. Hata heri bwanako or bibi yako achukuliwe na someone you don't know, a lady you don't know, or a man you don't know, other than being taken over by someone you know, or someone you trusted. Remember, they say they don't attack what they don't know, they only attack what they know. So the moment you share your experiences, maybe in your marriage or even in your relationship, you never know who you are telling. Nowadays, I have ever heard about the sister taking over sister's husband, and settling with him, sorry. So nowadays, you never know whom you are telling about your how good your husband is, because you can't tell someone that your husband is bad and prove it, and then they go ahead and grab him or her from you. They want something that is good. So the moment you start telling the good things your husband or your wife is doing to you, to your friends, you never know who you are telling. You never know the person you are telling what he or she is thinking about the relationship. And that is how most of the people find themselves losing their partners to the people they trusted most. And for me, I don't think I will ever repeat the same mistakes, because people don't attack what they don't know. People only attack what they know, what they have details about. Yes. So the moment you want to share about your details regarding your partner, your spouse, your marriage, think twice. Think twice. And until next time,